on to my art journal page. I am working in my handmade art journal because this is where I just like to play and mess things up. So I just want to mess around in here a little. I'm going to work on this page, just the next page in the front of my book, because I've done some in the back. I haven't done a lot in this one, so I need to just work in it because this is the one where I can just work really fast and free, and it doesn't matter because it's all just scratch paper anyways, so it doesn't, like, I don't know. I should just be more free and have some fun. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm just going to put these papers in here to protect the rest of the book. Okay. And what I've pulled out is I have like my favorite star stencil and my Inktense pencils because I like to use them with it. I have some of the Tim Holtz tissue paper because it's my favorite. I use it a lot. I have some other tissue paper I might use a piece of for some collage elements. I do have this fabric and I think I want to put some on this page. And color it with some spray ink. Won't that be fun? I think. And then I pulled out these flowers that I bought in my last haul. And I might use one of them. I'm not sure like my color scheme yet. I don't know. But they're out here because I think they're cute. And oh my gosh, I'm totally changing my mind. You hear my chair squeaking? That's what it does. It squeaks. Maybe I want to work in here. Maybe I want to work in my Moleskine journal. Maybe I do. Just because if I'm going to use some of the things that I really, really love, maybe not in my handmade journal, because I just make a mess in here. I don't really, try too terribly hard. But now, thinking about if I'm going to do something with those pretty flowers that I spent money on, maybe I want to do it in here. So I'm just going to get to work. I think I'm going to spray this first so that it can dry. I should leave that space so it can dry there. I'm going to spray these first so that it can dry. And then after this, I'm probably not going to talk much. I might just speed through making the page. We'll see. Ooh, this is elastic. Ooh, I didn't know that. Elasticy. Oh, tapey, come off. Okay. So, ooh, stretchy. I don't know why that's fun for me, but it is. I don't know. I'm such a weirdo. Okay, so it's not like it's going to stretch on my page. It's just going to sit there. Let's get 2 page lengths. And then I can trim this. Ooh! Oops. I can trim it a little bit more if I need to later. Okay, so tapey. Back on. I hate putting things back in these little packages. Ooh, that went easier than stencils. Okay, so I'll spray this with some inkies. What colors do we want to be? Obviously pink, because I can't help myself. Pink and turquoise, because I like the purple that it makes when they mix. Okay, so I have my Dylusion spray inks. Remember, these are, oh, can you see them? Dylusion spray inks, water soluble, which means that the color will bleed. It will. My book is playing on my phone randomly. There's something wrong with my phone. Yep, something wrong. I'm a little upset. It keeps doing random things by itself without being told. Do you think it has to do with being dropped in the toilet? I think it might. That was a long time ago, and it's come back and been fine, and now suddenly it's like all weird and glitchy. I don't understand. Siri talks to me from at random times. I don't know. So, and I am like loving my new craft mat background here that you guys can see my new craft mats, because it's so much neater and cleaner when you guys want to watch. Let me put these back. I feel like you can see what I'm doing without being so distracted by all the jumble of messy mess that's usually on my poster board. So this craft mat thing is working out. So I don't make a huge mess on myself. I'm just going to set this aside so that it can dry while I work. Now, that's good ink. There's nothing wrong with that ink. So, throw some things around my studio. I'm going to grab a tag, because I saw Shannon Green do this and she's the smartest person I know now. And I'm going to collect my ink on a tag. She's like my hero right now. Oh my gosh, what a fantabulistic idea this is. Woo, I'm so happy. Oh, that's too much. Okay. Look at that. That's enough ink to color. I could probably color another one. I'm coloring my hands, but I'm going to clean this up now. But I'll set that aside to dry too. I don't think I'll be using it on this page, but who knows? I should get the ink off my hands. Look, look, I'm so colorful. Why is it water soluble on the page, but when you try and get it off your skin, it likes to stay? Does that make sense to anybody? It makes no sense to me. That's underneath. So, I still don't know what I'm doing, so a lot of this video is probably going to get sped up. Right now I'm just going to do some collage, and then we'll see what happens. I should turn on light. Excuse my head. Voila! You can see that I have markers in the way. Oh, now maybe you'll be able to see what I do. Maybe I'll be able to see what I'm doing. So, I'm going to turn on my book, and I'm going to make some stuff, and we'll talk about it a little more later. Okay, so I glued down, ooh, sticky. I glued down my Tim Holtz tissue paper. I'm going to talk to you because my phone is fouling up. I don't know what's wrong. I think I need a new one. I do. Maybe, like, it took months for it to decide that dropping it in the toilet was deadly. I don't know. You know what I want to check out? I have these Perfect Pearls mists. They're really light. Hold on, let me shake. Oh, I lost the cap. Okay, shake it again. Ooh, BBs. There's BBs in there. I hear them, BBs. Okay. It's sparkly, shimmery. I don't know how dark it is. Look, do you see my phone? Oh, it's creepy. Siri just keeps wanting to talk to me out of nowhere. She won't leave me alone. It's scary. So, I'm spraying, and like you can't see anything. It's too pale. What about purple? No, this is green. Hang on, shaky, shaky. Oh, shaking. Okay, let's try green. See what happens. Okay, so I see shimmer, shimmer. That's all I see. There's nothing. There's no color. This is too pale. Okay, so let's just remove all of that. I kind of sprayed a lot, so hopefully my page will be dry enough. Maybe? I'm trying to see. Do you guys see shimmer? I see a little like iridescent. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. It's so subtle. I think what I'm going to do is do the spray inks first, because I want a little inky. I still like the turquoise, but I think I'm going to do yellow. Yellow and pink makes pretty orange. Ooh, pretty orange. And then I'm going to wipe some of this off. This is just too much. Ooh, but isn't it pretty? So pretty. Saturated. Okay, now it's saturated. And I'll get some paper towel. Do you hear my squeaky chair? I've got to remember to ask the hubby to fix this for me again. Collect the excess. I don't always do this with, like, you know, other papers or towels, or sometimes I use my Tim Holtz tissue paper to blot ink. Paper towels work good too. Well, it really took a lot off. That matte medium really makes your page not absorbent. Spray inks work better on absorbent surfaces. FYI, in case you didn't know that. Let me clean my thing here real quick so it doesn't get any messier. Inks everywhere. I gotta say, loving this craft mat. Cleany. It's kind of nice. Okay, so spray inks, Too much matte medium, not enough absorbent paper. So, most of it wants to come off. Now what? Do we want to shimmer? Let's try this again on top of the pink. Now, obviously you can't see anything. How much do you have to put before it shimmers? I mean, this could take a month to dry. I feel like it takes a lot. My paper towel back out because it's not saturated completely yet. Yeah, it's just, I don't know if I like those. Maybe I'm using them wrong. Am I using them wrong? Do you know a better way to use them? Oh, poopy. That's what I say, poopy. This is not as bright as I wanted it yet, but I don't know, maybe I like it. Look at my pretty. Ooh, isn't that going to be cute on my page somewhere? Okay. So spraying's kind of a blah fail. Okay, not a total fail because there's color and I like color. Can you guys zoom in a little? My camera's in the wrong place. Ugh. Oh, this is scary. This is very scary. It's way in the wrong place now. Let me fix this. Okay. If you stuck with me through that, I had to actually like adjust my whole like rig. That was fun. What are we gonna do? Look, I have blank pages in the front of my book where I drew a girl and I haven't done anything yet. Yep, because that's what I do. And I make ugly stuff in here too. Ugly stuff that I still like. I don't know. Weirdo. What am I gonna do now? Do you know? You don't know. Ho hum. I don't know either. Let's just do this. I don't know if I need to or not. Just in case. I should dry this because it's coming off all over me. Okay, so I'm dry. And I can see the shimmer. Can you? I can't tell in your light if you can see it. You see the shimmer like all through here. I'll turn the page a little. Lift the book. Tip it, tippy. See if that helps. Tipping it. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. It's there. It shimmers, yay. But it's really light. I don't know if I love it. Does anybody know what I'm going to do next? Because I don't know. What do finger tapping. I don't know. Why do I feel so... I feel so, like, unsure. What am I going to do? I don't know. I don't usually feel like this. Usually something, like, comes into my head when I'm sitting here staring at a page with color on it. I don't know. I like my stars. Let's put a star or two on here somewhere. I don't know if they'll stay, if I'll cover them up. But I think this is fun, so I hope my paper's dry enough not to tear because I'm doing this hard. Okay. Star. I like stars. It's like I need more paint because the stars aren't going to stand out. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do the page with a whole lot of black and then all that stuff will stand out. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know that I like these stars. I do. I really do. Or do I want another one? Over here. Maybe I should do the bubbles too. Bubbles. 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 Hey, those are kind of cute. Let's do some more bubbles. I should probably do these in pen. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, the bubbles are kind of fun. Does anybody else like their bubbles? I like the bubbles. I need a pencil sharpener, and it's in the other room because I only have one. Ugh. The bubbles are cute. Let's do more bubbles. So my husband is off, since we're watching me draw bubble, let's talk. My husband is off with my daughter, my 17-year-old, who, well, if you guys watch my videos, know that she is in cosmetology school, and today she is giving her daddy a haircut as part of her get out of the core class. Like, you get 6 weeks of book training and stuff before you do a lot of like really serious, like, on people stuff. Practice. I mean, you practice a lot, but it was like her starter part, and doesn't make any sense. Water. I'm putting water in a cup because you can't see. So she's trying to pass her test and get out, finding a paintbrush. And what she did yesterday is she took her sister in and... Which paintbrush? There we go. And she played with her hair, basically. My chair's so squeaky. I gotta get this fixed. Basically, she played with her hair. So what she did is like a bunch of like setting a perm and putting on perm solution, but they use like fake stuff like water, or they pretend to do hair color, but it's really conditioner that they use, so that they're not really doing all these processes, but you get to show the instructor that you understand the techniques and what you should be using and everything like that. So her sister spent all day in there with her yesterday doing that, and now today she's giving her first real life haircut, and my husband gets to be her brave model. And so he's probably getting the longest haircut of his life right now, because I think they started at like 10:15 and it's noon. And I was kind of hoping he'd come home and want to have lunch with me, but pretty soon I'm have to eat without him. So I would use my water brush, but it's in the other room and I don't want to go get it as I'm lazy. So you can see the Inktense pencils, that's what I use. Did I tell you that? Inktense pencils. The Inktense pencils are really fun because when you get them wet, they get really vibrant, like ink, as opposed to like a watercolor pencil that is, you know, watercolory. These are inky. Oh, and once you get these wet, activate them with water. Once they dry, so I'm trying to work over this real quick before it dries. Once they dry, permanent. They're not water soluble anymore. So then you can work on top of them without fear of having everything slide off the page, because that's so disappointing when that happens. Yeah. Yeah, so my husband's getting a haircut from his daughter. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever heard of? I personally think it's the cutest thing ever. Okay. Oh, you have to be there. That's long beard. As it doesn't hurt me. You try it. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, which is probably not going to be the best idea, but I'm going to, I folded this paper in half, tissue paper. It's really loud, crunchy tissue paper. It's folded in half this way so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to draw half a heart with a pen. There it is. Okay. And then I'm going to tear it out and glue it on here and pray that I can glue it on here without totally screwing up all my inks that are water soluble. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a good heart. Yay! I'm a little nervous. Okay, in the hopes that I won't completely ruin what I've got, I'm sticking this tissue paper down with a glue stick instead of my usual matte medium. I'll probably put some matte medium on top of it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just put paint on top. I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll see. But this hopefully will get it glued down sufficiently that we can work with it. Okay. Do you hear all that racket? This is what happens when kids are home. Ugh. They make noise while I try to record. That's a glue stick bubble. Okay. Should it be pink? Oh, you know what? There's no matte medium on that. It will probably stay darker. Well, we can hope anyways, right? Okay. Well, it's not much darker. A little. Thankfully dries quickly. I was thinking about paint, maybe just a pen. My brush tip pen. This is not my brush tip pen, this is my writer. Where's the brush tip? Here we go. You see I'm not holding it properly on purpose. I don't want it to be a perfect drawing. Just wanted to doodle around it. Oh, I'm going to ruin it. Maybe I want water-soluble oil pastel. You could probably do this with paint. You could probably do this with like a charcoal pencil or a color pencil and smush it around, but these are easy to use, so I'm doing this. If you don't have these, I'm sure there's something else you can do. Okay, so there, and then smudgy, smudgy. I don't know what's wrong with me in the double repeating everything. I don't know. Ooh, how pretty is that? I like it. I like it. You know what? I kind of want to see what happens if I did a star with this. And then smudgied. Oh my word. Do you have any idea how happy that makes me? So all the stars are getting redone with this. Well, you'd have to do it with a pen or a pencil first anyways, just because that thing is too fat to fit inside the stencil. This is what happens to your hand though from the back of those crayons, because they rub off, especially when you're warm. But these actually come off a lot easier than that spray ink with the baby wipe. Yeah, spray ink wants to stay. Like, I don't get it. Okay, so yeah, that was my fingers popping. I'm sorry. Stretching out my wrist because my carpal tunnel hurts. That reminds me, I need to call my doctor. Okay. La 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 la. I like this kind of just how it is. It's not like fancy journal page, but I don't know. Maybe I don't want a fancy journal page. I don't even know if I want this lace stuff in here now. Like I did. Do I still? I don't know. This may go on a different page. I think it might. Do I want a flower? Do I want a flower? Oh my gosh, these don't want to come off. Why do they make them like that? Like, seriously. I mean, okay, yeah, they're really sticky, but what good does it do if it stickies so bad? Oh, that's going to be so in the way when I work on the next page. It's going to make me crazy. Is it going to rip my paper? It's not. Maybe no flowers. These are really thicker than I expected, so maybe not a flower. Maybe. Ooh, these are so noisy. I have an idea. Besides, holding that still. I have these really pretty butterflies. Maybe one of them. They have some gray ones, it looks like. Gray ones, like I could put it right there. And a pink one. Ooh, wait. Looky here. You hear what I found? Look at what I found. Oh, they're flying everywhere. Gray stripey one. Maybe an oddball blue one. Do we need butterflies flying across the page? This pink one does not show up. We need butterflies flying across the page. What are we going to adhere these with? I have glue. I don't really know if I want to use gel medium, the thick stuff, because this is Beacon 3-in-1. It's just craft glue. Advanced craft glue. Ooh. But I don't want to put gel medium and get it like all over the butterflies. Ew, strings. Ew, strings. Okay. One should go right on top of that butterfly, and I guess the wing should stick a little. Okay. I'm having fun now. Oh, goodness gracious. Glue everywhere. I hate glue. I mean, I like to be able to stick things, but the glue itself annoys me. It's way coming out too fast now. Like it's the glue's fault. Like, I'm not the one squeezing the bottle, right? Gluey. Look, repeating. What is wrong with me? I can't stop myself. I have problems. Repeating again. Okay. Obviously this glue is now completely out of my control. It's doing its own thing. Butterflies flitting across the page. That makes me happy. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, so now we have butterflies. Oh, like I feel like maybe it needs something. I think I know what it is. I think it needs a little bit of, like, I love this mat, and oh look, you can't even see it, that you can use it for a palette. That makes me so happy. Okay, I think it needs like edgy blackness around the edges. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot. Eek! Too bad. It's there. Doesn't want to come off. Let's get it off this hand so I don't spread it to the other page. Not really sure how I managed to lose control of the paint on my finger, but I did. How much of this do you think's on my arm? There's some. Even I am on camera. That's probably a bad thing. I'm whispering now. Like, that's very helpful, right? Okay, so I feel like I got a little much over here, but I don't care. Just do a little much over on this side to make it seem like it was on purpose. Make your mistakes look like they're on purpose. Okay. I like it better with some black around the edge. Like it actually needs more up here. Because I put so much on the bottom, it now doesn't match. Needed more. That's like too much. Woo! Oh, see, water solubles. Now I'm messing things up. Let's just get some paint on here and leave it alone. Leave it alone. Oh, there we go. Black border around the page. I don't know why that makes. I am such a mess. Oh my gosh. I need a hand washing time. Wait. My baby wipe. Too much paint. It's no longer cleaning. Excuse my noisy. Okay, so now it has a border. And I could have painted a border, like really careful like, with a paintbrush, and it just didn't sound like any fun. So yeah, this look, I'm a mess. My black paint doesn't want to come off. I think I should leave well enough alone. You know, I have a tendency to overwork pages sometimes. So this is fun, and it does not include a face. Yay! I do a lot with faces, and then I need to stop. I like faces, and I'm going to keep doing them, but I need to do some other stuff. Oh, look, butterflies on 2 pages now. Front and back. I love butterflies. And hearts and stars. So, that got really loud right there. I'm sorry. Okay, so, like, I don't know if I should do more. Oh, I do know that I should do more. One little bit more, and then I'll have to stop. That's not the right one. Where is it? I have lost it. Oh, I have another one. Okay. I don't know what happened to the first one. It seems to have disappeared. Oh, you know what? I think because I had to, I put one. Uh-oh. I broke it. Did you hear that fall? That was the lid, which is now, I have no idea where, under my table. Oh my gosh, where did it go? It's lost. I literally am moving the table, my cart around. Not the one with wheels. Okay, so I completely broke the lid off. Will it stick? Oh, it'll still stick in there. Okay. So, extreme glitter. That's what we're going to play with next. I can't believe I broke it. Such a loser. Eek. Okay. That's a lot. Oh well. Glitter. I like glitter. Do you like glitter? Okay. I am using a big fat round brush. I think this is like a number 6. Yeah. We'll see how much the black gets ruined from more wet medium on top of it. Who knows? So what I'm doing, well, obviously I'm painting around the hearts, but this will dry clear and leave a ton of glitter behind. Yay, ton of glitter. Extreme Glitter Paint by Folk Art. It is a favorite, I will admit. I think it's so much fun. And, like, the world needs more glitter. There's no such thing as too much glitter. If anybody ever says it's too much glitter, run away from them. They are not your friends. Not your friend. I like glitter. I'm feeling very impatient for my husband to come home now because my phone is toast. Like, it's done for. It's doing weird things. It won't take calls. It's hanging up on people. It's my business phone for his business. So, like, you know, someone from the Home Depot called. I totally just hung up on them. Like twice. Okay, so let me dry this with a heat gun, and then I'll show you what it looks like all done. That noisy rinsing my brush. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so some of these spots don't want to dry because they're thicker. I don't know if you can see the white still on there. But I wanted to stop because they're really not going to dry with my heat gun. If I had a hair dryer and I could do a cool setting, maybe. But you remember I used oil pastels, so they're very similar to a crayon when you heat them. So that's why they're all just a little darker and brighter, is because whenever I hit these little everything that I drew over with the water-soluble oil pastels and I got it hot, they kind of melt like a crayon does, and then they get that little shimmer, shine, like almost like a glazed look. I don't know how to explain it. But most of it is dry. You can see, I hope you can see the glitter on the hearts and suchy such. Let's zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, because picking up my book doesn't help. Oh, there you go. Sparkles. Spark. Okay, that's moving too fast. Who's car sick? Yeah, there we go. Sparkles. Now I'm happy. A no-face page. So proud of myself. And I mean, I didn't use much. I kind of wanted, I like the black over the really soft colors. Got my little bit of shimmer going on there with the pearl spritzers. Totally not necessary if you don't have them, because they make very little difference to this page. Very little. Again, you don't have to use the wax pastel or the oil pastels if you don't have those. You could have done all the hearts and stuff with a crayon and smudged it with your finger, or even with your paint and just kind of smudged it a little bit. So simple, I think, and I hope you all like it, because this is all I got right now. I'm so thinking about my phone I can't stop. Like, there's no creativity. I'm supposed to be working in the Hannah Montana book, and I don't know if that's going to happen right now, because I'm just freaking out that I don't have a phone. I'm like a teenager, but it's for work too. I need it. So anyways, any whoosies, this is what I got. I got hearts and stars and butterflies, like 3 of my favorite things on the same page. Oh, and bubbles, which almost kind of look a little like I tried to do cheetah print, which is, this is a really bad cheetah print, but kind of fun. Kind of fun. And I've been wanting to use these butterflies that I just got. They're so cute. I know I'm going to do these on a Hannah Montana page, so fair warning. I think I'm going to have butterflies flitting across the page. I just think it'll be cute. I don't know which one yet, but I just like them, so I plan on using them. Mucho, mucho. I hope my glue sticks. That was not a pun on purpose. Glue sticks. Oh, stupid. Okay, so on that note, I will leave you, because that was a horrible, horrible accidental pun. And I will see you all soon. Bye.